Okay, great. So I think I'm all plugged in and here today. So it is a bit of a grey day here, and I'm like in my getting into like warmer clothes and stuff. So I think summer is officially leaving the UK, and we've gone into autumn, which is pretty awesome because the trees are still very green, but they're all like going to be moving themselves into oranges, I think, quite soon, and beautiful yellows and stuff. So once autumn comes, I had the most beautiful walk yesterday. Tuesday mornings is my nature morning, and I saw some amazing mushrooms. They were so like real fairy mushrooms. So if you checked out my page, the Divine Soul page, you'll see I posted them there. I thought it was really quite epic. Okay, so basically today what we are going to be speaking about. How's it, Nicole? Love, love. That's a lot of hugs and kisses. Thank you, darling. What we're going to be speaking about today is we're going to talk about change. And I'm still on C, and I reckon I'm going to be on C in the whole thing for probably another 2 months because I've got a list as long as my arms. Hey, Stephanie, of C's to still go through. So we might be doing this whole A to Z of spirituality for the next 4 years. So just bear with me. But anyway, so we're dealing with change today. And I was thinking about change and I was connecting with it. And change is such a, it's quite a harsh word. And then I thought, okay, well, transformation is probably more like it. And then I've been reading some really cool Mary Magdalene books. And one of the authors, Tom Kenyon, he was speaking about alchemy, and he was explaining the concept of alchemy. And I really loved how he described it, because I think what's happening at the moment and what I'm feeling and with all the different energies and everything happening is that the universe is literally saying, guys, we're needing you to shift. We're needing you to go into your next level. We're needing you to move closer to that bliss point within yourself, to move closer to your truth. And alchemy is the process. So I loved how he explained it. So you have a container, and if you take, for example, a cup of tea, okay, so you have a container, so you have a cup, and in the cup you have a substance. So you have a tea bag, right? And then, oh, okay, cool. I'll pop the title. It's I'll look it up for you. It's something Mary Magdalene, Tom Kenyon. It's also got to do with ISIS and all that checks. I'll share it with you just now. Okay, so the teacup, the cup's there, the tea bag is there. And then basically for this to alchemize and to transform and to change, we need to add boiling hot water into it, right? So basically what happens is we're needing that to then change from the state of being a tea bag to a cup of tea that we can drink and enjoy. Okay, so it was so beautiful because it's about basically the container being, for instance, if you and I are going through change, it's about that's our awareness. That's the awareness of understanding that something is happening and something is needing to change. The substance, the little tea bag inside there is what my reality is at the minute. So like, where am I at? And then the water, the hot water that transformed this into a beautiful cup of tea that you're going to enjoy, into that liquid and everything, is my focus and my energy. So what is the energy that I'm putting into my situation at the minute? So I've got my awareness when I'm aware that things are needing to change, as we all are at the moment, because the universe is saying there's change that's needing to happen. What is my reality? I'm stuck here, I'm scared, I'm fearful, I don't want to do this, I'm like holding on. And what is my focus? What energy am I putting into the situation? Okay, so that's what I want to get into today, is like, what is your current reality? What are you busy doing? And how aware are you of what is needing to change in your life? Okay, because if you're not aware, then you're feeling shit. Then I get messages like, oh my God, I don't know what's happening with me. I'm feeling so lost and blah, blah, blah. This is like, that's when we go into victimhood, because we're not sure, like, where am I? What am I actually wanting to do? What's happening with me? Why am I feeling so lost? Why am I not, I've got no direction, etc. It's because you are not aware of what is happening. You are not aware of the alchemy that is needing to happen. You're not aware of the changes. So what I want to do today is I want you to actually breathe and stop, because I think we get overwhelmed by there's just so much shit hitting us, and then we're not going, actually, you know what? The universe is trying to get my freaking attention because I'm needing to change. I'm needing to shift. So I went through this a couple of weeks ago where I was just like, everything was hectic. Every day something triggered me, and I was just like needing to stop because the universe kept on hitting me until I actually went, oi, okay, wait. I'm busy going through a big change. I'm busy having to shift my consciousness and like move up a level here. I'm busy needing to actually look at the bigger picture of what I'm trying to achieve and where I'm going in my life, okay? So if you're feeling like you're being kicked in the balls constantly, if you're being battered, if you're just like, if life is really hectic, stop, okay? Stop and go, what is it that I'm resisting? Because what I was doing is I was resisting. I don't want things to change right now because all I've been doing this whole freaking year is I've been changing, leaving countries, setting up new things. Everything is just change, and I'm a little bit hurtful of it all. But the universe is going, no, I'm going to nail you until you acknowledge that we're trying to do something different here, that we're trying to make a change, okay? So it's really important that you stop today and you take some time and you go, okay, so what's happening? Why am I not just like going, yes, let me be here, okay? And once we can acknowledge that and we can understand that, thanks, Nicole, kicked in the balls. Once we can understand that and acknowledge it, then, you know, that's where we start. That's where we start with change. Because if there's dissonance, if there's resistance, if there's like yuckiness, then we have to acknowledge it, and we have to go, why is this happening? Okay, I am creating this. Something is trying to get my attention and I'm not listening. Okay, so then we stop, we listen, and we're going, okay, cool, so what is it that I'm needing to focus on? So for me, my transition period was that I needed to let go of what I believed I was before. Okay, so I had this concept of what my role was here, of what I'm needing to do, of how I'm trying to serve people, etc. And I didn't want to acknowledge that I'm not in control of that anymore. Okay, so I just literally needed to go whoosh. So that's last week when I was in my little stone circle and everything. How's it, Danya? That I needed to go, okay, I need to lie back now, and I just need to go, I am just going to surrender. Okay, and this is all about like needing to understand that we hold a vision. Okay, so if you think about this, each and every one of you in your heart know exactly what you want. Okay, even though you tell me when I get messages and all that type of stuff, I don't know what I want, I'm not sure where I'm needing to go. If you took 2 minutes to actually sit and connect with that, you know exactly where you want to go. You have a vision, okay? There is something within you that's going, like, that's my picture, okay? So for me, I have a vision at the minute, okay? And I'm going to share it with you guys because it scares the shit out of me. But while I was meditating and getting quiet, and while I was there in my stone circle last week, I saw this. And I saw myself standing up on the stage talking to all these people. And I went, fuck it, this is like, that's not me. Like, you know, this is scary enough having to talk to you guys on a live, you know, behind a computer screen. Can you imagine me standing in front of all these people talking? But I had this flash and I had this vision and I saw myself standing there and I was like, it just like everything within me froze. And then I was just like, okay, that's it. The universe is giving me the vision. Okay, so today we're going to just get quiet for a few minutes because your vision is there. That thing that you know that you are needing to do right now for yourself to be in your truth and to connect with who you really are, that flash is there. And this was not a like massive horns blowing, my guides being there. It was 1 millisecond of a vision that I had. But I felt it in my heart and it scared the fucking shit out of me. I was like, yeah, I can't, you know, every fiber of my being. But then I knew and I said, if it scares me, I need to go there. If it scares me, then that's what I'm needing to do at this point in time. So today I want you to connect with what is it that you are so freaking scared of, because that is where you're going to create alchemy. That's where you're going to create transformation. So you need to hold the vision. You need to have that little picture in your mind, and that is the thing that you're holding on to, okay? That change that you're wanting to create for yourself. And every day what you do is you think of that. Like all I've been doing for the last week is when I have a spare moment, when I'm driving in the car, when I'm waking up in the morning having my tea, I have that little vision and I'm feeling it. And it's scary, but I'm feeling it, and I'm feeling it, and I'm feeling it. And the more I acknowledge to the universe that I'm there, I'm okay with going in that direction, I'm behind it, I'm buying into it, I'm wanting this, the more it's going to make things happen, okay? Because what's happening is my entire vibration, my energy, everything that I'm feeling is literally going to start attracting what I need to get my ass onto that stage, wherever the hell that might be and whenever the hell that might be. But I will be standing there at some point in time. But now what I'm saying is I'm leaning into this. I'm allowing this to come in. And I will deal with the fear and I will let it all flow, etc., as it needs to come up. But what I'm doing is I'm saying to the universe, I'm putting my hands up and I'm there. Okay, I'm committing to that vision because that vision came from my higher self. And when I'm in that space of allowing myself to connect with my higher self, I will see the visions the whole time. And there will be different visions and everything, every day, you know, every month, every week, there will be other visions. But you will know in your heart and you will see it and you just hold on to that, okay? You embody that, you become that energy. And when you become that energy, whatever needs to happen will happen. So in my head also, I don't have the how. I don't know what that even is. I mean, I can tell you what I looked like. I was happy. It was cool. I felt it, but I don't know how I'm going to get there. I have no cooking clue, but that doesn't matter because what I'm saying is I see that. Okay. And now what I do is I open up my awareness and I go, so let me see who's talking to me. Let me see what's happening. Let me see what am I finding here? What am I finding there? What are the signs that the universe is giving me, the support that the universe is giving me to get to that moment in time? Okay. So then it is about me stepping into my awareness, taking my focus and my energy, my hot water into my cup and pouring it onto that. Okay, onto my vision. So I'm allowing this thing to start stewing and creating the tea, this beautiful cup of tea that's going to be me there in my vision. Okay, so that is for me, it's like that's what I'm wanting you guys to get to now, because change is awesome and it is epic, because change equals what is our heart desire. Change equals what is it that my soul wants, okay? And my little human, my Yolandi here on earth, she's still scared, okay? She's still like, oh my God, I can't do this. How am I going to do this? Whatever. And every time, her and I just have to come to an agreement that it's fine. You're going to be good. You're held by the universe. You are okay. We're working towards it. You don't have to worry so much. Just trust me, okay? That's what my little Yolandi is needing all the time. So when you can understand from a higher perspective that your ego will be tripping you up, you will be thinking, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I don't have the tools, I don't know how, all the bullshit excuses that my ego will tell me to keep me safe, but I just keep on overriding it. Every time that doubt comes into my mind, I keep on going, no, I'm safe, I'm protected, I'm supported. I'm so supported, okay? Because I've said to you guys before, you're never alone. You are never alone. There are legions of freaking guides with you, wanting to come with you, wanting to help you move to that vision that your soul holds. So if you embody that every day, I will be every day working with this, working with this, working with this. And I was saying to one of my clients last week, I was starting to talk about this because it was coming into my awareness after everything that happened and in the circle and everything. And like earlier in the year, I'd set goals for myself. So I had like a whole bunch of goals. And we hadn't started the process of moving to the UK yet, but I had the vision of me and Ben and Rob sitting here down the road on the esplanade in front of the sea, having a laugh on like a little, one of those little seats that they have there next to us. So we've got this beautiful walkway, you've got the sea, and I had the three of us sitting there. And that was my vision. And all I did the whole time was I would envision that, I would envision that. Like every day, I would just put my attention to it. I would put my focus to it. And I knew at that point in time, I didn't know how we were going to get there. I didn't know what we needed to do. I knew in my heart we needed to come here, but I didn't know how. And I didn't know how I was going to do all this. But every day, and then we just followed the signs and we did what we needed to do. And a couple of weeks back, we were sat there, the three of us, having a laugh, and it happened. Okay, so check, I'm sort of getting emotional about this shit. But guys, the thing is, hold the vision. Okay, hold the vision. So let's go into that. Okay, so close your eyes for me now. Take 2 minutes, and we're just gonna tap into our hearts. Okay, so we're gonna breathe. And make those heads stop thinking. I don't want how to even be in your vocabulary for the next however long it's going to take, however many weeks, months, years, okay? That how needs to just disappear. This is all about complete and utter surrender, trust, and just being with the universe. Okay, so let's be there. Okay, calling in your guides, your masters, your angels, and your beautiful higher self connection. Eretia lara mashokuro sia lara nikia te avelisia maseko hi esolia se aishinko ia te la matia nea kaka ia lara takiata kala tia lara takandia lara wacheko hi saketa yawa. So I want you to breathe in now. Connecting with your heart, and whatever you perceive to be your barriers around your heart, we're softening those out and we're moving upwards and into that connection with your soul star chakra. It's just above your head, and from there we'll be connecting with your soul. Just feel the energy. Don't think about anything. Just be in the moment right now. And just being with your beautiful soul right now, your higher self. And in your heart, asking, what is my vision for today? And the first thing that pops into your head, hold that. That's your vision. Okay, that's your vision. Misia lara sokuhiate. Ansiela sekuriate alaramiate ki alarasho. Asiata ki alaramasho. See that as a beautiful gift. Just that flash that you had right now. Just see that. Feel it. Feel that in your body right now. If it feels scary, just allow it. And I want you to visualize yourself completely surrounded by so much love, so much support. And just be in your heart right now with your vision. Just hold it there. Okay, Simiate. Say thank you. And when you're ready, you can just come out now and be in your heart. Okay. Ooh. Sure. Okay. So if it's feeling uncomfortable, that's awesome. If it's feeling scary, that's awesome. I just need to share this with you. So one of my beautiful clients this morning just sent me this. And I thought, I just laughed. I sent her a message. I'm like, shit, man, this is what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you guys the picture now. So it's make your vision so clear that your fears become irrelevant. Okay. So look at that. That is it. Okay. So if you hold that vision, you just hold it and you keep it and you just feel it. Okay. We're not going to talk about the how. That's not relevant right now, because that energy, that vibration that you keep, that is what's going to attract, and that's what's going to inspire you to action. That's when it's going to give you the brilliant ideas. That's when you're going to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, shit, this is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to start. This is what I'm going to feel. This is what I'm going to make happen. Okay. So, sorry, you say, that was interesting. Tell me, ping me whatever that was for you. I want to know, because I am interested in what your visions are, guys, because this is what we're needing to do now. We are connecting to the heart. We are learning to rise, okay? And one thing that came up for me this morning, the divine feminine is all about, it's about alchemy, okay? If you think about our wombs, about who we are as females, okay, then we're like making that go out, and we're like birthing. We're doing the alchemy, okay, that I spoke about. Okay, Danya, she is confused. Danya, speak to me, check. Why are you so confused? I can see the brain working overtime. There's no way of doing it wrong, okay? There is no way of doing it wrong. Okay, so Danya, it's about feeling into your heart, check. It's about not clouding any of the stuff that you're wanting for yourself with humanness, okay? This is hard stuff. This is like higher self, soul stuff, okay? So do not be judgy on yourself. Do not think that there's a right and a wrong. Whatever that thing was, okay, you saw a house. What does the house represent to you? Okay, so think about houses. Houses create safety, they create security. We're always talking about having a roof over our head, okay? So very often our guides talk to us in symbology, and they show us things. I've been seeing freaking spiders everywhere. My husband's away at the minute, so everywhere in my house there's spiders, okay? Spiders are interesting creatures. They're all about change again. They're about transformation. So everywhere the universe is reminding me, spiders, okay? Houses are about safety, security. Is that what you're needing right now? Is that what you're needing to feel into? You're needing to feel safe and secure, okay? Then your vision is to create that for yourself. Your vision is to go that way and find that for yourself, okay? So I hope that makes sense. Let me just see if there's any more comments. Okay, guys, so fabulous. Oh man, my heart's all open now. One thing that I want to say is, in my notes this morning, I wrote about higher perspective. Higher perspective is really important, because we're needing to get into a space of love to view our things, okay, to view our issues, to view our fears. So like for me, the fear of being seen, the fear of speaking out, the fear of being judged, of being persecuted, all of those things that I carry within me as a female, that's what's coming up when I see myself in that vision. So that vision that I hold of myself standing there, all open, exposed, the whole world to see me, it's a direct representation, literally, of everything that I'm freaking dead scared of, okay, and everything that I fear. Okay, so therefore I need to understand that all of the fears, everything that I'm holding, is basically needing to be transmuted so that I can be there. So I'm needing to work on all those things so that I can be there. If I allow my fears to take hold of my heart, if I allow my fears to block my movement towards my vision, then you can see the problem here, okay? If I've got all those things there, I cannot get the energy to flow there. But if I accept that I'm scared, if I accept that I have gone through persecutions in other lifetimes, if I accept that my voice was quiet, if I accept all of these things with love, and I know that I can move through it, I know that I'm going to be safe, I know that I'll be supported towards my vision, then that's already helping me to flow towards it. Okay, so be very mindful with yourself about, like, what's the fears that's coming up, because those fears are the things that you're needing to heal within yourself. Okay, and that is what is going to help you rise to there. So just take some time. Like I'm always saying with all of these things that we do, you need to take the time to excavate. You need to take the time to feel, what am I feeling? What am I needing to look at? What am I needing to let go of? What am I needing to work on? Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I just want to say, oh, I'm absolutely, okay, so Danya, happy days. Yeah, so I'm just so excited for all of this. It's freaking amazing. So go and like take your visions and go and be awesome and just make it happen. Okay, every single one of you are needed. Your energy is needed. Your vibration is needed. Your love is needed. Who you are, it is needed out in the world, because the more you heal yourself, we're healing everyone else. Okay, I feel like I'm freaking saying this all the time, but I so believe it with all my heart, and I live it. Okay, and you can live it too. So that is me. Thanks, Nicole. Love, 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 love. Okay, so next week I'm in France. I'm not sure when I'm going to be speaking to you guys. I'm going to have to see. I want to do a live from there. I'm really, because I think I'm going to have big things coming up and things I want to speak about, and I'll feel inspired. So somewhere you will find me probably on the side of a mountain going, guess what, we're doing a live right now. So just watch out. I will post it in the group. When I find time. I'm not sure how it's all going to work and how busy we're going to be, but yeah, I want to share my journey with you guys. I'll be posting lots of photos. There'll be photos on Instagram. There'll be photos on my Divine Soul group. It is a pilgrimage for me to reconnect with the divine feminine, and that's the work that I've been doing at the minute, is about reconnecting with that and then getting into balancing my masculine and feminine. And I want to share that with you guys, and I'm really passionate about it, so I think it's going to be quite epic. And then for those of you who are interested in joining me for the Akashic Records course, please contact me. It's going to be 4 weeks. I'm going to work with the records. We're going to get in there, work with your guides. You're going to find out who they are. They're going to speak to you. You're just, yeah, it's going to be amazing. Getting into the records, understanding your past lives, doing light language activations, attunements, all that good stuff. So it's going to be like high vibe magic. So yeah, 4 weeks of that. I'd love for you to join me. So the link is on the page. Yeah, make sure you join us. It's going to be epic. And then that's basically it. So I'm sending so much love out to everyone, and yeah, think of me and just hold space for me next week, if you don't mind, because it's going to be, I might come back a different person again, because this is how I roll. So yeah, so I'm sending lots of love, and just be in your vision. Okay, cool. Have a beautiful day.